Hi, I'm Debbie. Welcome to my kitchen, the home of Almost Vegan Cooking School.
This is my debut, so.
Courtney, I've always wondered why you started to come to Almost Vegan Cooking School. How many years ago was it? 7 years ago?
It was about 7 years. I just remember doing a Google search on healthy cooking classes. And I've had some, not really health issues myself, but I have a family history of health issues, heart disease and cancer in the family, and I just wanted to do more to protect my health and my family's health. So I thought I'd start with cooking. And your school came up, Almost Vegan Cooking School. So I registered for classes right away. And I just remember within a day, I think I got a phone call from you asking me about just introducing yourself, asking me, why I was coming and what I was looking to get out of the class. And it was just a personal connection right off the bat. And once I came to the class, I just learned so much. I enjoyed it so much. I just kept coming back to more and more classes, and every time I came, I brought somebody else. I brought each of my 3 daughters to a class, my husband, I brought friends. I just wanted to share it because it was such a great experience and such good information.
I do remember calling you because that was back in maybe 2012, 2013. Yeah. When we were just rolling with the introduction series to plant-based foods, and so every time someone signed up, I was like so thrilled. But the relationship has come a long way since then. Well, so Courtney, I'm curious, how did it go at home when you were learning these new recipes through the cooking school and introducing them to your family?
I remember initially I would cook the same way for the family. I just wouldn't eat the meat, and I'd cook separate for myself and introduce it to my husband, and then eventually stopped bringing any animal products into the kitchen. And our home was plant-based, and I expected the girls to taste things, to try it and be open to eating this way. But they were free to make their decisions outside the home. They would eat what they wanted. We went to restaurants and they could order what they chose. And over the years, they became more acceptable of the plant-based foods. I think my cooking improved a little bit too, and so they were a little more receptive. It's more valuable to them if it's their decision, and we want them to have the freedom to make their own life decisions. And this is just one example where just want to introduce them to this way of living and eating, and give them opportunities to experience it themselves, and make sure they know the value of it. Why my husband and I have now decided to follow a vegan lifestyle, and they'll make their own decisions.
But I mean, that's really kind of the way it works.
That's life,
unless
right?
we start really,
Yeah.
really young, when they're just so anxious to learn everything. That period in their life, I even know Wesley, when he was so enthusiastic about going vegan, and he's really the one that inspired me to start cooking differently. When he went away to school, the second university, it became harder socially.
I think it's become a little easier for my oldest daughter. She's a sustainability major in college in San Diego, and she's in that environment. A lot of her friends are part of the same academic fraternity that she's in, which is all environmental based. And so a lot of them are either vegan or vegetarian, and that's kind of her thing now.
Tell me just a little bit about your background. I think it's interesting.
Well, my husband and I started a nonprofit organization back in 2009. And it's called the Wishlist Network. And our mission was just to make life a little easier for people who were going through some unforeseen hardship. And it involved everything from small things like donating an iPad to a child with an extended hospital stay, to bigger things like an addition on a home for a little boy in a wheelchair and things like that. It was everything in between. As part of that process, and as part of running that nonprofit, we got involved with a small little food pantry run out of our girls' elementary school, and that kind of evolved and flourished into our our own food bank that we ran.
And that's when I started to know you.
Right. And one of the biggest joys of our bank was being able to bring tons of fresh produce to different food pantries across the whole Denver metro area. It just made a difference to see some folks who were relying on just the boxed and canned foods to just light up when they saw like fresh bag of strawberries or apples and bananas. So that was really
amazing.
Yeah,
really
that
amazing.
really
You have a heart of gold.
Brought us a lot of joy to do that. So we have experience running nonprofits. We continue to run the Wishlist Network, and we just wanted to help you kind of achieve your vision of spreading the message about a plant-based diet to more people, and just bring it to as many as you can reach.
Thank you. It means a lot. Anyway, thanks. I hope you enjoyed this cooking class as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. This cooking school came to be because there is so much good news to share about a plant-based diet. Become a part of our cooking school family